Welcome, one and all, to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 387. I am your neighborhood friendly Oxhorn here, as always, with my suspenders set to maximum stun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad to have you with me today. We are going to have a fantastic time, because today is the end of a year. Well, maybe not today is the end of the year, but it's getting close to the end of the year. It's the 29th, so I guess we do have a few days before the end of the year. But we've got lots of wonderful things planned for next year, ladies and gents. I don't know what, but they'll come. They'll come. I just got back from my Christmas vacation, and I am exhausted. But you know what? I had a great time, and I was able to publish content while I was gone. I don't know if any of you saw, but while sorry, one second, logging in to my chat service. While I was away, I published a series of Christmas videos on my YouTube channel, so that you guys had a constant, steady stream of content to entertain yourselves with, or to keep you entertained while I was gone. Alright, well, looks like I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. So, I'm trying to use a new service called Restream to get the appropriate chat boxes up. If you're on Discord with me today, by the way, let's see if I can get that. Yeah, if you're on Discord with me today, I'm taking a look at the Discord chat so that I won't miss a thing. But for some reason, Restream is not wanting to synchronize the different chat boxes that I use to watch your messages. So I'm going to go ahead and get that up really quick. Thanks for subscribing, Vlogger Chance. Pleasure to have you on the program. So today we are broadcasting live on both YouTube and Twitch, as we do every single week. I've been doing this show for a long time now. Oop, there's my own voice. I've been doing this show since 2009, ladies and gentlemen, 2009, and we've grown quite a lot since then. All right, well, just in time. Looks like Twitch changed their dashboard, so I've got to figure out a way to pop out the chat. There we go. Okay, so I've got my Twitch chat up. I can now see what you're saying on Twitch. Now just to get YouTube going. All right, let's head on over to YouTube and get that going. There we go. I see your messages on YouTube. Cool. Welcome back, Ox, says Eden Jade. Thank you, Eden Jade. Returns from the grave, says A Sheep. Thank you, A Sheep. Pleasure to have you on the program. Look, I have been very, very busy, to say the least. But one of the things that I want to talk about a little bit are some of the new changes that I've made to my Discord server. So for those of you who didn't know, I've got a Discord server. It's a private Discord server where I'm building an Oxhorn community, which is a whole lot of fun. And we've been slowly getting people to join the community, and it's getting pretty big now. And so what I decided to do, it was previously only open to Patreon subscribers. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to open it up to absolutely everybody. Patreon subscribers still have their own special channel where only they can talk, but I'm going to have a general channel where anyone who's an Oxhorn viewer or wants to join the Oxhorn community can come and hang out. So if you're interested, you can join me on Patreon using that link. It will not expire. It is going to be online forever. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be pasting that into the chat periodically throughout the broadcast, so if you miss it, don't worry, it will be back. Sebastian Mendoza says Fallout 4 stealth stream today. Oxhorn, absolutely, we're going to have a stealth stream today. Ryan says, in 7 years, you've made more subscribers than I would make in 100 years. the funny thing about it is the majority of my subscribers, I've made them in the last 6 months. That's true. I created this channel on October 26th, 2011, and I originally only made it to be a home, a repository, for all of my archived episodes of this show, Scotch and Smoke Rings. It was only until recently, this year, that I thought, maybe I should publish some Fallout 4 videos to this channel. And that's when I started growing. So when I started publishing Fallout 4 videos, I only had 6,000 subscribers. They were all fans of my previous World of Warcraft Oxhorn Machinima movies. And then between April, May of this year to now, we've gone over 100,000 subscribers, ladies and gents. So that's all thanks to you. Thank you very much. Okay, so before we get any further, many of you are saying, hey, play Fallout. The way this show works, and the way that it has worked for a very long time, since 2009, is I start the show, I chat with the fans, I read your chat, I light up a cigar, I pour some scotch, and we have a good old time for 45 minutes to an hour. Then we switch over to a video game. Today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Fallout 4. We're going to be starting in Sanctuary. I'm going to be playing my railroad character that you guys helped me build a few weeks ago, or was it last week? I think it was last week. And then I'll play that character for 30 minutes to 45 minutes or so, and then we'll switch to Overwatch. And the reason I switch to Overwatch is because half of the fun for many of you is to actually play the game with me. And for those of you who want to play a game with me, we play Overwatch together, and if you can't get into the group, you can at least spectate. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, so we got a busy night ahead of us. Here's a link again to the Discord server, and I believe I have my permissions all set up so that you can join into the general channel. And it looks like it's working. We've got some new people here. Let me welcome them. All right, I just welcomed them all onto Discord. Fantastic. J.M. Smith says, when are you going to start, Oxhorn? I have started. The show has begun. We are 7 minutes into the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, do you mean when am I going to start playing the video game? The Fallout 4? I don't know, whenever I get around to it. I'm busy. I got things to do. Most importantly, well, almost importantly, we've got to pour ourselves a beverage. Now, I do have this Knob Creek Kentucky bourbon, which I do love. But this is Scotch and Smoke Rings, and so I'm going to have to pour some scotch. I've got some Old Pulteney, which I purchased just before Christmas. So we're going to... Oh, I forgot to share the sound with you. This is the important part. This is the $60 sound right here. Are you ready? There we go. All right, let's pour ourselves a little bit of the scotch. Oxhorn, please do the Cabot House lore, says Residential Zombie. I certainly will. It is high up on my list of content to produce, but just like you make your own requests, there are thousands of other people making requests, and so I've got a lot of content to get through. Tomorrow's video, if I finish it, it's going to be on Vault 95. That's right, you guys have been asking for Vault 95 for a very long time. And don't worry, I'm going to be working on it. I've got all the footage shot after the show. I just need to do the voice recording and then edit it all together. I'm going to be up late tonight, so I'm going to be up late. But anyway, after I'm done with Vault 95, I've got a lot of other content ideas that I'm working on. I've got hundreds of ideas. You guys give me a bunch of them. I believe Cabot House is up there. It's way up there. All right. Cheers, ladies and gents. Bottoms up. The ShamWow Donkey says, I think one of the reasons your channel has blown up recently is because of YouTube recommending you. That's how I found you. Indeed, that's how it works. I can take a look at some of the analytics in my channel dashboard, and it shows me where a lot of my new traffic is coming from. And the way YouTube works is they take a sampling of your viewership, and they take a look at how long the viewer watched the video, how long that video was at the top of their window. So, I mean, if you start clicking play on a video, but then you alt-tab to something else, that doesn't really count, and YouTube can detect that. So they check to see whether or not you actually have attention on the video, how far through the video you got, whether or not you left a comment, whether or not you liked the video, whether or not you shared the video, and those are the metrics that YouTube will use to kind of judge the quality of that video. They also take a look at click-through rate. So they'll show an impression by showing off a video on the right-hand sidebar on YouTube, and then, X thousand people will see the thumbnail, But if only a small percentage of those people click on it, then that's a creator that is not very good at marketing his content, and YouTube is less likely to promote that creator. So if YouTube believes that all of the stars align with you, you make good thumbnails, increasing your click-through rate, your content is good, which means people watch for a long period of time, then they're going to promote your channel more, because when I make money, they make money, and they want to make money. So it's within their best interest to promote quality content. So I'm hoping that you guys will continue to watch and that my content will have high quality. Cheers. Okay, what have we forgotten to do? Oh yeah, the combustible. Alright, this is the end of the year. This is the final show in 2016, and my gosh, has this been a rough year. But you know what? I don't want to get into it. We're here to relax. We're here to not think about the dark days. We're here to think about the wonderful days ahead of us. Every year ends, a new year begins. Next year is going to be so much better than 2016. I can feel it. It's going to be a wonderful year, and I'm looking forward to sharing that year with all of you. So, cheers to 2017, ladies and gentlemen. I'll add up a stogie to that one. This is a great way to end the day, ladies and gents, and I'm glad you're here with me. Whoo! Okay, so, news on Discord. So I made a lot of changes to Discord. I created a new channel, opening it up to everybody. Here, let me paste the link again. If you want to join the Oxford community on Discord, you're all welcome to join, and here is the link. And then within Discord, I created a new channel just for Patreon subscribers. Patreon subscribers can go and pledge a certain amount of money to me every single month if they like what I do and they want to support me. And those subscribers get a special chat for only them. Also, if you subscribe to me on Twitch, you also get your own chat. Twitch subscribers pay a couple dollars a month, something like that, and they get their own... Discord will detect them and bring them on over into Discord and allow them to have their own chat too. So that's the way it's going to work. I expect to have a whole lot more people on Discord. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm going to be putting links to my Discord on my YouTube channel and in every new video I publish. So it should blow up. It's going to be a great place to go if you want to find a group for playing Overwatch or World of Warcraft or whatever, or if you want to share thoughts and ideas about Fallout 4. MC the Popcorn Pig says, Oxhorn, I just started playing Far Harbor yesterday. My favorite DLC of all. I agree. Far Harbor is my favorite DLC of Fallout 4 as well. That said, all of the DLCs were great. There wasn't a single DLC that I didn't like. Some I liked more than others, and Far Harbor was at the top of the list. It had everything. It had a beautiful new continent that was thematic and interesting and fit in with the world. It had a completely new brand of soda. It had power armor paints, new weapons, new enemies. It was just everything. And then, of course, having Nick Valentine, the entire idea was great. You become a partner with Nick Valentine, and then the only detective case you can work on, really, is the Eddie Winter case. Until Far Harbor comes out. Then when Far Harbor comes out, the two of you can walk around the island and detect until your heart is content, which is a whole lot of fun. And Holloway 2007 says, Ox, do you still respond to Twitter? No. I mean, I should, and I will get better at this. But there's a lot. I've got Discord now, Patreon messages, Facebook messages, YouTube messages, Twitter messages, posts on my blogs. I have a lot of blogs. It becomes a tad overwhelming. Steam, I get a lot of Steam messages, Battle.net messages. While I'm playing, I can't escape, ladies and gentlemen. I'll stop playing Fallout 4 for the day, because I've got my video done. And so I log into Overwatch to just burn a little steam. And all I want to do is just log into Junkrat, throw some grenades, kill some things for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and then you go to bed. 15 group invites. 15 group invites, a dozen tells, hey, Oxhorn, want to join me in my group? Hey, can we play together? And it's like, I would love to. I don't want to be rude, but I just want to kill something, and then I just want to go to bed, please. I can't escape it, but you know what? Who am I to complain? Who am I to complain? That's what I get for sharing my Battle.net ID, which is 1649, by the way. If you want to add me as a friend to torment me, I love it. 1649 on Battle.net. Mortu says, like you did last night, Ox. Yes, I finished my video on the looks menu mod. And then I logged into Overwatch to relax and got a lot of people talking to me on Overwatch on Battle.net. So, yeah, I published a video on the looks menu. That is a really, really cool mod. I'm sad it's only for PC users. But it does rely on the Fallout 4 script extender, which is sadly not available on console. So, I mean, my only options are to either not talk about it or to talk about it so that at least some people can benefit from it. But tomorrow's video will be a lore video. It's going to be on Vault 95. I shot all of the footage today. I'm even going to be talking about Kate and her particular quest involved in Vault 95. And then we will be getting into all of the lore behind Vault 95, exactly what it was up to. I still have to record the audio and then edit it all together tonight, so I've got a bit of a late night ahead of me. But we're going to have fun playing Overwatch and Fallout 4 anyway. Bottoms up, ladies and gents. Chin chin. Marvin Vore says, do you also do Skyrim lore videos like you do with Fallout 4? I did one Skyrim lore video. I called it Saving Malborn. And it did okay. But my subscribers love Fallout 4. When I publish Overwatch videos, When I publish Titanfall videos, when I publish Skyrim videos, when I publish Fallout 4 videos, then everyone gets excited and happy. So, I know my audience, I know what they love, I'm going to keep giving them Fallout 4 videos. They love Fallout 4 everything. They love New Vegas, they love Fallout 3, anything related to Fallout does well. So I'm going to continue to do Fallout videos. Although, Andromeda is coming out. What do you guys think of Andromeda? It's an open world game. It's a sci-fi game. It's not post-apocalyptic, really. You know, it's not set in an alternate timeline. It doesn't have a unique feel. It's just got this kind of sci-fi alien feel. But it looks interesting. I'm tempted to dabble with that when the time comes. But I want to know what you guys think. Is it something that you guys would like to see? Andromeda. You'll have to let me know. I love Mass Effect, says the Bancy Fadger. There's one. Titanfall is pretty fun, says Armando. I agree. I never played the first Titanfall, and I'm normally not into those kind of games. But EA reached out to me and said, here's a free version of the game, check it out. I played it. It was fun. I have to admit, it was pretty good. Story was a little... it was alright. But the gameplay itself was great. I think it caters more towards the multiplayer aspect. People who love multiplayer, you know, old school Halo fans, it's the game for them. Yes, 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 everyone is saying yes. I wouldn't mind it. Yes, yes, okay. Everyone says dabble. Dabble in Mass Effect Andromeda. Yes, yes, yes. I would watch the Andromeda vids. Okay. I'm glad I asked. Stick to Fallout, says Lord. So a dozen yeses, one no. Yup, Andromeda, says Lightning. Alright. So the problem is I haven't played any of the other Mass Effect games. I know! Look, I'm not saying that I'm this epic gamer. I don't have all of the achievements on Steam. I don't have any trophies. I haven't played all the games in the world. I'm not the biggest gamer. I'm just honestly not. I just really like Fallout. Fallout, that's all I do. It's just Fallout. But I'm broadening my horizons. I thought I was going to broaden my horizons with No Man's Sky. Before it came out, I saw all the same previews you did. I saw the trailers and I'm like, oh man, an expansive universe. Aliens and spaceships and planetary exploration. I'm all about that. I got the game. Yeah. Of all the videos I've published, and I've published a lot of videos in different games, my No Man's Sky videos did the worst. You guys do not like No Man's Sky. Lesson learned. No more No Man's Sky. So, hopefully Mass Effect Andromeda will not be anything like No Man's Sky. Because if it is, that would be a bummer. A huge waste of time. Anyway, I should probably play the other Mass Effect games before I get into Andromeda. If I was a professional, right? Mythilia says, Brandon, how has the singing turtle been doing? He went on vacation about 6 years ago, and he hasn't come back yet. He's living abroad, living the turtle dream, meeting a lot of other female turtles and dabbling. Dabble is the word of the day today, ladies and gents. And just enjoying his youth while he has it. No, and I'm not going to hate him for it. He wants to go and dabble, by all means. So when the singing turtle comes back, we'll throw him a party. But you know what? I don't see that happening anytime soon. Durogon says, no, don't do Mass Effect. Well, look, by saying that I would do Andromeda, I'm not saying that I would stop doing Fallout. I'm never going to stop doing Fallout. Fallout's my baby. I love Fallout. The first Fallout I played was Fallout 3, so I have not played 1 or 2, alright. But I did play 3, and I loved 3, and ever since then it has captured my imagination. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. So I'm never going to stop making Fallout videos. When I finish absolutely everything in Fallout 4, and I did say when and not if, because I will. I'm doing 1 video a day. There's only so much content in Fallout 4. There are only so many quests, so many hidden locations, so many different characters. I will eventually finish it all. But then I've got New Vegas, and then I've got 3, and then I've got Tactics, Shelter, Brotherhood of Steel, 1 and 2, Van Buren, which I know was canceled, but there's a lot for me to do. Guigo says Fallout 5 should be in Miami, and I'd love to see Gator Claws in a sewer sort of environment. I would love to see that too. That's pretty cool. I don't know how Gator Claws from Nuka World in Maine or Boston could get to Florida. Because that's where they came from. But it's an interesting concept. Although I would love to see it in Seattle. I just think it would be... Or Alaska. Ooh. That's right, we talked about that once. Fallout Alaska. You could really start to see the effect of the war. The Great War. Because the United States brought the T-45 suit of power armor to Alaska to defend it against the Chinese. The Chinese occupied it for years. And then the United States had to come back and take it back. What does that landscape look like? What a war-torn landscape that must be. I'd love to see it. Wouldn't it be cool if they did Fallout Alaska? Or maybe Fallout London says Crazy World. Ooh, Fallout London. Hey, that would be cool too. Fallout Egypt. I wonder what the pyramids look like in the Fallout 4 universe. Red Protocol says, what about Canada? See how the annexation affected it and how it was torn apart. That's a good point, because they did annex Alaska, or Canada, but that was just a few years before the bombs dropped. Or was it just 1 year before the bombs dropped? They annexed Canada and made it part of the United States, but I don't know if enough time had passed for them to really do much to it. Still, would be interesting to see the effects of annexation on Canada. Good idea. All right, lots of places here. Fallout Oregon, Fallout France. They wouldn't bomb Egypt, says Captain Dieg. What, the Chinese? Actually, Mothership Zeta. This is something I'm coming to learn. I mean, I just did the video on the switchboard. Remember, I did that about a week ago? And in that video, we walk away with the idea that the Chinese launched first. But, and I haven't played Mothership Zeta yet, But many commenters were telling me that if you go into the mothership, in Mothership Zeta, which is the DLC for Fallout 3, you walk away with the impression that the aliens were the ones that started the nuclear war. And if that's the case, they wouldn't care about the pyramids. They would just tear it up. Oh, I'd second Fallout Russia, says the lol nerd girl. Fallout Russia would be interesting. Fallout Moscow. Fallout Moscow. Fallout Antarctica, says Tipo Tuplu. Tipo Tulpu. I don't know. What would happen to Antarctica in a nuclear holocaust world? Wouldn't it be weird if Antarctica is the only place on the globe that's lush with green jungles? Colonel Ace says the canceled Fallout movie had Vault-Tec start the war. That's right. I remember reading about that. We've got so many conflicting things. It's the aliens, it's the Chinese, it's Vault-Tec. That's right, I remember reading that Vault-Tec started the war so that they could actually start all of their experiments, because they can't start until the nuclear apocalypse happens. They've got all these vaults out there. They're not really doing anything yet, so they get the war to start. The experiments can begin. But which one is it? I need to do a video on this. I need to compare and contrast all of the different options. Fallout Dominican Republic, says CT Kid. That would make me sad, because some of the best cigars in the world come from the Dominican Republic. And I'd hate to see those factories in ruins. Who knows, maybe cigars would play a greater role in the game if it wasn't the Dominican Republic. Miho says, how about Fallout Beijing? Yeah, why didn't we think about that? Fallout China, Fallout Beijing. I mean, we've got the Yangtze, the Chinese submarine in Fallout 4. That's really the closest glimpse of China that we have. They started the war, or they were part of the nuclear apocalypse. It would be interesting to see how their country has survived, if it has survived. The Flying Dutch Master says, Ox, have you ever played Metro 2033 or Metro Last Light? They also are post-apocalyptic games, but they're set in Moscow. I just picked both up at Christmas for $20, and it gives me a Fallout feel. I saw an infographic on Reddit a few days ago that talked about both of those games that you're talking about, Metro 2033 and Metro Last Night. And they said that if you're a fan of Fallout 4, you would like those two games. So, the Flying Dutch Master, let me know how you like those games. If you like them, I might look into them myself. Because it would be really interesting to play a post-apocalyptic game in Russia, in the old USSR. The ShamWow Donkey says, hey, Oxhorn, I don't know everything about Fallout, but how did Japan have to play in the storyline? I feel like they would have been an ally to America and would have fought China. I also don't know a lot about Japan. I know that Europe was pretty much devastated, but they were devastated before the bombs dropped. Europe was devastated due to the economic situation that led up to the war, the energy shortage. Basically, we ran out of fossil fuels, and so the price of fossil fuels skyrocketed to the point that entire economies collapsed, and that's what happened to Europe. But in America, they switched to nuclear power. That's why many of the vehicles in Fallout 4 were actually nuclear powered. But they didn't do so in Europe. So it would be interesting to explore the ruins of both Europe and Japan to see what they were like, to see what happened to them. Would you record Fallout Shelter, says Panda's Roll? So while I was on my vacation, I played a lot of Fallout Shelter. It was the only thing I had with me on the plane. Our flight out of Seattle was delayed by like 3 hours. And then the flight back, we were flying against the wind, which added 3 hours to the flight. So I was... I don't want to fly anymore. I'm done flying. It's going to take a while for me to recover. But I played a lot of Fallout Shelter while I was on those planes. And it's interesting for a casual game. I'm not sure if it's something my subscribers would be interested in. I suppose I could try experimenting. I may actually shoot a video of it. I don't know what I would say. It's mainly a strategy game. There's not a lot of story. So I couldn't do a lot of Fallout Shelter lore. Maybe I'll do, hey, this is how you build the perfect vault in Fallout Shelter. But of course I have to figure out how to build a perfect vault first, which I don't know. So it's a bit tricky. Random Generation says, ugh, no, Fallout Shelter is so boring. So that's what I fear. I fear people might react that way. Have you considered making a Fallout 4 mod, Oxhorn? I have made 3 Fallout 4 mods to date. They're not very impressive. I released one mod today. There's simply looks menu presets for my characters in Fallout 4. So if you want to download my character faces and put them in your characters, now you can. Not that I'm the best character face maker ever, as you will quickly see when I start playing Fallout 4. But they're there, yeah. So then I also did a CBBE conversion for the Railroad uniform. And then I did a re-upload of my favorite synth uniform retexture mod, which the mod author had taken down. So those are the only mods that I've done. Very simple retextures and stuff like that. I would love to see Fallout Shelter videos, says Trenton. Alright, it's something to think about. Greg Hartung says the pyramids would be mutated from the radiation into spheres. So Greg's view of Egypt after the apocalypse would be that they would mutate from pyramids into spheres. Maybe. It is a fantasy world. New Vegas Citizen says, who the hell wants Oxhorn's face presets? Hey, sir, I'll tell you that there have been at least a dozen people who have downloaded it. A dozen. So, calm your jets, my friend. Dozens. So for those on Discord, I made it so that if you are a Patreon subscriber, you can post links, images, video. You have access to emojis and stuff like that. But everyone else who is not a Patreon subscriber can still join and can still talk and all of that. And Patreon subscribers can use Flare, what do they call? Reactions. They can use emojis and reactions from other channels if they want. The lol nerd girl says, literally tens of people. Adeptius says, there are tens of us at least. I know, right? It's like tens. A carton of eggs, man. Pabs24200 says, your characters are not ugly, they're just weird to look at. Where's my scotch? There it is. BDM241 says, Oxhorn, have you played on survival mode? If so, what do you think about it? I have played on survival mode. In fact, I did a broadcast playing on survival mode once. And it's really hard. I mean, I like it, but it's really hard. I find it extraordinarily challenging, so much so that, you know, if I have a choice, I'd rather not play on survival. And I do have a choice. So I don't play my survival character a whole lot. Fancy Badger says, Oxhorn, I've collected some images that you can use in the chat for customized emojis. I'll send them after the show if you're interested in adding more to the chat. Thanks. Yeah, please do. And then maybe a link with instructions on how to actually implement them. Because I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Dead Moose says, I think Fallout would lose some of its charm if it ventured into other countries. A huge part of it is the pseudo-50s American culture. And that's a really valid point. That's a good point. I wonder if it would lose its charm if it ventured too far afield. One of the reasons I enjoy playing it is the music and the feel of the game. Residential Zombie says, please, what are the cigars that Kellogg smokes? San Francisco Sunlights. And you should see if they are real and get one for the show. They're not real. San Francisco has not made cigars for quite some time. If ever. I'm getting cryptic texts from my wife. Don't know what it means. Panda's Rule says, have you or anyone else tried the Fudge Muppet builds for Skyrim and Fallout? Yes, why is my wife ticked? She knows I'm doing the show. Yes, I have used the Fallout 4 builds for almost all of my characters except one. My main character, I didn't use any builds, I didn't use any mods. I went from start to finish, beat the game without using any mods or using any builds, just to get the experience of the game first. Then, when I started all my other characters, my Brotherhood of Steel character, my Institute character, I used the Fudge Muppet builds for that. For my Institute character, I used the Fudge Muppet Scientist build. For the Brotherhood character, I used the Fudge Muppet Brotherhood of Steel Sentinel build. And then for my Railroad character, I'm using the Assassin build. Bunny Mountain says, hey Oxhorn, I have a question. Do you have any issues with Fallout 4 crashing on startup? Because I have over 250 hours into it, and I run no mods, but the game randomly decides to start crashing out of nowhere. Yes, I mean, Fallout 4 is notorious for being an unstable game, as are many of Bethesda's games. Fallout 4 does crash randomly on me sometimes. The best way to get around it, I have found, was first upgrading my computer. A solid-state hard drive helped with that. Better CPU, better GPU also helped with that. And now I rarely get crashes. Another thing you may want to consider is cleaning up your save files. If you want to save all of your save files, you could move all of them except your latest one out of the game save directory, and that will mean that the game has fewer files to sift through when trying to load your game. It's going to make saving and loading a lot faster and may prevent some crashes. I don't know if it'll work, but it's worth experimenting with. Potizium is in the chat and says, how long has it been since you've seen this name in the chat log, old friend? It's been a while. Good to have you back on the program, Potizium. Always good to see familiar faces. Magic Johnson 3232 says, hey Oxhorn, thank you for being someone else that agrees with the Miniman. All my friends think I'm crazy for agreeing with their opinions. Well, you and I are in the best boat. The boat that can float. The only one that can sustain a free future. And I'll get into all of that when I do my Miniman video. Quinn says my buddy got muted. Any reason why? I have a bot in called Nightbot. He's in the chat, and he will mute people or delete messages from people who are spamming too much. They use all caps. They use links, non-normal characters, stuff like that. When you have a chat as busy as mine, you have to have a bot or a moderator. And so that's what we've got today, ladies and gents. Where are those smoke rings? Says Crazy World. All right. I put the cigar down and you guys make me bring it on back. I thought I heard a scream out my window. That's not disturbing. There you go. Alright, I'm getting over a bit of a cold. At least I don't know if it's a cold. Maybe it's a sinus infection, or maybe it's just allergies. I don't know. But I caught it when I was on my trip, so... One does not blow his nose on camera. That would be ungentlemanly. At least mute yourself. That's what I say. Oh, everyone else is saying that they heard the scream as well? Well, we'll keep the window open, see if anything happens. All right. Let's see if we can get Fallout 4 up here. Whoop. Takes a bit of finagling. I don't have it running in the background because I want to keep my machine resource free as long as I can. Everyone is saying they heard the scream. See, I never know. I never know if it's just me or what. Okay, let's get my new character. What was her name? Haley. There we go. All right. And here we are, ladies and gents. Okay. So, we created our character and we just got out of the vault. This is a fresh level 1 character, so don't expect anything too terribly exciting. So that's from a mod. It gives me tapes to play on TVs. It comes from the, Oh.
Perfect.
Alright, picket fences. It comes from the videos of the Wasteland mod, which allows working TVs in your world. And this is another mod. These are all photos. This is photos that you can use in your settlements. All right, let's make our way back to Sanctuary. Wait, no, a trailer. .10mm pistol. All right, now we can weave our way back. All right, this was the gate, right? Yeah, this was the gate. Look at all of these skeletons at the gate. Oh, man, this is tragic. I was just here. These are all my dead neighbors. Whew. Let's see if we can find Codsworth. But first, let's get out of this hideous vault suit. And the closest item of clothing I know of is on the dead raider over here. Oh, but it's a drifter outfit, and that's not going to be any use to me. Alright, let's go back. Let's find Codsworth. Ah! Money, nothing in the dresser. Ooh, what's that? Safe on the ground. Oh, and I can't.
Like this.
I can't unlock it. Maybe I can find a new item of clothing in one of these abandoned houses. Jack says, any advice for a lapse that can run Fallout 4 well? Like a laptop? Ooh, well, I got some lag right there. Laptops are tricky. I wouldn't want to play this game on a laptop, ladies and gentlemen. I really wouldn't. If I had to choose, maybe I'd get like a Dell XPS or something like that. Oh! I'll take that experience. Alright, here's the Ledger Terminal. This is where we learned that these guys were drug dealers. There's army gear in a duffel bag by the statue. Go back. Thanks, James. I completely forgot about that. P-A-I.
I'm in.
There we go. Yep, this goes through everything. But I don't believe these will open up map menus. Nope. Let's try and get this open. Origin PC makes great gaming laptops, says Blind Drag. Cyber Power PC says Holy Shaman. Still, I wouldn't want to play this game on a laptop. Good call. Let's see if we can go find that duffel bag after I finish. Ooh, Med-X. After I finish looting the place. Get all that sweet, sweet loot. Oh man, I'm drowning in that sweet loot. Alright, duffel bag, here we come. I like it when you act like a detective, says Ham Game. He's referring to my video that I did on Vault 118, I believe it was. The vault that's near, the vault that's in Far Harbor. I had a lot of fun with that video. Hey, no clothing. Hello, Oxhorn. I love your storytelling vids, says Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. I do appreciate it. The GTX 1060 can handle ultra settings with 60 constant FPS, says Sapphire Knife. Well, I want to believe you, but it's hard enough to get a desktop PC to run 60 FPS with this game. I mean, even if you're not in downtown Boston, but particularly if you're in downtown Boston, things just get tricky. Oh! That's right, I'm going to get your rad roach meat so I can cook it. And a cigar. Can't turn down the cigar. My Vault 88 is really bad. I don't know if you guys watched my Vault 88 build. I had so much fun building it and putting it together.
Nice.
And this is from a mod that puts kid clothing in the game, so that I can put that on my child settlers. Anyway, I loved my Vault 88, and it turned out so well, but there's so much in it that it lags to high heaven and back. So if I enter Vault 88, I get like 30 FPS, and I get these weird hitches, which is unfortunate. So one of the things I'm doing when I have free time... Yay, a postman uniform. I'll take it. Rad Band Softshell Tort? I don't remember that. What does that look like? Oh, man. It's amazing what a hat and some glasses will do to your character. She doesn't look half bad when I cover the face. When I'm doing my very best to hide the face, she's not that bad, right? Got the Gunsmoke mod? I did, Keith. That came up on the Nexus just a few days ago. And it's such a cool mod. Look. Gunsmoke. Look at that. Isn't that great? I didn't even know I needed it until I learned about it. I never missed it. But then I saw the mod, and I had to get it. Guns now have Gunsmoke. It's such a cool mod. And it's really light. It's just one ESP, no art assets whatsoever. It's great. I love it. Anyway, so one of the things I'm doing in my downtime is I'm trying to go through my Vault 88 and remove as many lights as I can. Because I've found that when it comes to laggy settlements, it's because you have too many lights. The lights cast shadows. And every light that you add casts more shadows on top of things that already have shadows being cast on them. It's crazy. So I've been trying to remove as many lights as I can while still trying to keep things... well lit. Scotch. The Zanman says wasting that 10mm ammo. Yeah, I know, but I had to show off the gun smoke. It's just so cool. I mean, look. Oh, it's beauty. Alright. Let's keep on looting. I'm going to loot this whole thing until before I go get Codsworth. Military cap. Is that military cap going to be better than my cool fedora? Milady. Perception 1, Charisma 1. Let's keep the Charisma for now. I'm not a big VATS character. Probably won't be. I'm going to turn this character into a stealth, backstabbing assassin person. The problem with Codsworth is he moves so quickly during this first quest. I want to walk around and take my time and loot everything, but I can't with Codsworth because he just wants to meander around. What is that? Oh. Who needs VATS? Go away, Codsworth. I don't want to talk to you yet.
Leaving? So soon?
Yes.
Was it something I said?
It was something you said, Codsworth. I don't want to talk to you yet. I want to loot the place first, and then I'll talk to you, okay? Go away, Cods. I love you, but not right now. Oh, man, that hurt me. Bad. All those blood bugs. Ooh. Stim pack. I'll take it. Glass pitcher. What do I need a glass pitcher for? Please be novice. Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, I'll take that as well. Oh, look at that. I'll take it. Oh, okay. Stay back. Codsworth. Doggone robot. What's in this house? Ooh, look at that. A cigar box with an ashtray. I don't need that. Apexrator 764 says, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh, man. I have a love-hate relationship with Family Guy. Yes, I do laugh at some of it. And then some of it is just so annoying. So, it's a love-hate relationship. Haven't watched it in years. I'll tell you what I was a fan of. Futurama. I have very few criticisms of Futurama. It's such a good show. South Park is also great, but it's just too crass sometimes. Very witty, very intelligent, and then they'll do an episode all about poop. And you're like, why are you doing an episode about poop? Come on, you just tried to take down Scientology, great, and now you're doing an episode on poop? Oh, that's right, there's the shelter. All right, I'll find the shelter. Don't worry about it. I'll find it. Where is it? Where did it go? Is it over there? I think it's over here. No, it's not. Where'd it go? Ooh, a doghouse. What's your plan for this playthrough, Ox? Says Lenore. My plan... Oh, there it is. My plan is to make a stealthy character with knives. I want this assassin person to be a backstabby lady. Backstabby stabs. Oh, I will take all of the food, because who knows? You know what? Survival mode has trained me poorly. I don't need all of this food, probably, but when you play on survival mode, you take all the food you find. This early in the game, you take it all. Ooh, and I'll take some Gwyneth Stout. Get me that one extra charisma when I'm needing to pass a speech check. Oh, ammunition, duct tape. Gold bar? No, I don't need a gold bar. Oh, it's advanced!
Really strong.
Oh, it's really strong. Alright, yes, I will go get the special book. Never fear. I was avoiding my house, the Soul Survivor's house, because Codsworth was in front of it. But I will go. I will go and get the special book. Give me time. So a disciple then, says Legate. Yeah, basically a disciple. But not. Like, she's a good person. Well, kind of. She's going to join the railroad and be an assassin, but not like an evil raider. Or... Oh yeah, I remember if you climb here, there's a duffel bag on the roof. Oh, and I fell off. Let's go get the duffel bag on the roof. Oh, I said, there's a tree branch in the way and jump. Oh, look at the duffel bag on the roof. Oh, man. Ah, doggone pipe pistol. I don't need that. Almost done. We're rounding the bend. I'm getting to the house over here. Hey, now. I don't need no blood bugs. What? And I'm covered in green goop. Yuck. Alright, I got the bloatfly meat. So I gotta cook up that bloatfly meat. Give myself some experience. Because it's better than experience. My dead neighbor with another pipe pistol. I've got one, right? I don't need that one, do I? Bolt action rifle. Well, I know where it is if I need it. I don't want to carry it right now. Give me more of that bloatfly meat. Piracy says, who knows of a smoking mod for Fallout 4? I do. I don't remember what it's called, sorry. But you can, the smoking mod is cool. You can craft cigars and cigarettes and have your character smoke them. And then there's another mod by M150. I forget what it's called, but it gives you pipes, cigars, and cigarettes that basically work as armor inventory items. They, oh here, I'll show you the cigarette mod. So what it does is it transforms all, ooh, what's that? Oh, novice. Sorry, so I can't show you the mod yet. I gotta unlock this novice safe. But what it does is it transforms all cigarettes, cigars, and so forth into aid items. They don't show up in your junk or miscellaneous section. They show up in the aid section. Ooh, got some shopping shells. And then what you do is you just use them like a consumable item, and then your character will perform an interesting smoking flavor animation. Alright, let's face the sunlight so that you can see, and then go to aid, and let's do a cigar. Check it. And she'll do that as long as I sit here. I forget the name. Sorry, I'm showing off this cool mod, and I forgot the name, which I know is frustrating. Okay. Now, I believe that's it. Let's go get Codsworth so that we can finish exploring our home. Actually, let's see if I can sneak in. Yeah, I'm going to sneak in the side door here. Home sweet home. Oh.
Perfect.
That's right, Grognak the Barbarian. And then the special book. I don't know which point to allocate. I'm using the assassin build, but I don't have it up on my screen, so I don't know which point to allocate. Oh, man. Should I wait? I should wait. I should wait until I know what I'm going to do with it. Alright, so there's the special book, ladies and gents, but I'm not going to get it right now because I don't know. I don't remember what the guide says my next point should be, so... Let's talk to Codsworth instead. Hey there, good old robot.
Hey, Codsworth.
Mum, just tending the garden, Mum. Though it is hard to be a green thumb when you lack the requisite digit, I'm afraid.
Codsworth, what happened to the world?
The world, Mum? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hill, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around.
You gotta love Codsworth
Things will be
and his
so
eternal
much
optimism.
more exciting with you as Sir back. Where is your better half, by the by?
They came into the vault.
She's not that bad,
Maybe you saw them.
right?
They had guns and strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume.
She's kinda cool looking.
A week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Not like you, Mum. You're the perfect mother.
The lol nerd girl, it's not me. There's a bot in the chat.
Where is Sir, by the by?
If you type the same thing over and over again, it thinks that you're doing spam, but it's not.
He can't be dead.
He
He can't be.
can't be dead.
I'm in a dream.
Have you all seen this? Should I skip this? Blind Dragon says, the Fudge Muppet Assassin build puts the special book into strength. Thank you. Thank you. I will go and do that.
Yes, a distraction. It's great.
Sean's...
It's worse than I thought.
God damn it. Tell me what's going on.
Whoa.
200 years? That's insane.
Calm down, lady.
Over 210.
Right.
That means you're two.
Codsworth, you're...
Mom, it's been just horrible.
Sure.
Don't.
All right. Keep talking.
Stop it. Thank you.
Now, shall we search the...
Yes, let's go search.
Codsworth, I already looked.
Oh, they know that I already looked.
They're not here.
Oh, that's clever.
They're really gone, aren't they? Oh, Mom.
I got the holotape from Codsworth.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, Mum. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, Mum.
Why, thank you, Codsworth.
Sean.
All right. Dialogue over. Special book begins. Aha. And it goes into strength. Ta-da. All right, now I got the holotape, right?
Oops. Little fingers away. There we go.
Sad.
Just say it. Right there. Right there.
Last word from a loving husband to his loving wife.
Ah. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen. I don't think Sean and I need to tell you how great of a mother you are. But we're going to anyway.
The feels.
You are kind and loving and funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, as your mother used to say. Look, with Sean and us all being at home together,
All right, let's go get dog meat.
even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There will be changes, sure. Things we'll need to adjust to. I'll rejoin the civilian workforce. You'll
Hi,
take
dog.
the dust off your law degree.
Hey, boy.
But
What are you doing out here all by
everything
yourself?
no matter how hard, we do it.
Sort of a flea bag, aren't you?
Wow, that rain looks good on the
Okay, then.
mailman uniform.
Let's stick together.
There we go. All right, let's loot, and then let's go to Concord. Should I go all the way through to Concord? What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. I still have to play Overwatch. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Stim pack. What are you howling about, Mutt? I'm gonna loot this whole place. I don't need your help. Whoa! Just got a big FPS spike there. Don't know why. More cigarettes. Don't need more cigarettes. Okay, now let's go to that underground mole rat den. Let's see if we survive. Oh, that's right. I was going to cook all that meat. It's a good experience. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I hear something. I'm going to get attacked by mole rats while I'm cooking. Yep. Come on. What's going on here? Whew. Mole rat meat. Mole rat meat. Give me more of that mole rat meat. All right. I got the mole rat meat. I'm going to cook the mole rat meat. How am I still in combat? I killed everything. Alright, let's go to that cave and finish killing those mole rats. And then I'll go back and cook the meat, and then we can move on. Save just in case. Glowing fungus can't go wrong without glowing fungus. Brain fungus. Oh man, so tasty. Loot up all that brain fungus. Alright, this is going to be a stealthy character, so I should probably try and stealth in here. Get some practice in. Double tap! Is that it? No, there was one around the corner, wasn't there? Sorry, dog. You gotta stop getting in my way. Is that the last of them? Let's go see if there are any more. Just in case. Nope, that's it. Alright. Let's finish looting this cave. Get that brain fungus. More of that brain fungus. Make myself a brain fungus stew. Okay. Holy cow, this is a lot of brain fungus and glowing mucus, whatever it is. Now, you gotta get the duct tape. You never know when you're gonna need it. There's duct tape everywhere in this world, but... No, I didn't want to drink the water. That's what I get. Oh, man, more brain fungus. Oh, it's so tasty.
Got it.
Regular bar, stinging bar, but wonderful. All right, next. Next is mole rat meat. I can cook up all that mole rat meat for the lovely experience. Now there was some nuclear waste somewhere. I don't want to get irradiated. Ooh, glow-sighted hair trigger pipe pistol. I will take it. Okay, and it's right around the corner, isn't it? Got my first fusion core. I don't need the Trash Busters award. I'll leave that there. Okay, and I think we're good. So there was a chemistry station up there. Let's see if I looted enough to... No, I think I need some whiskey, don't I? I think I do need some whiskey. If you drink water on accident, go to your Pip-Boy and it stops, says Taylor. The animation may stop, but do you still take the rads? I'm not sure. Alright, let's see if we can roast some mole rat chunks. Sweet. What can we craft at this chemistry station? Buff tats. Psycho buff. Ooh. All right. What was that? Oh, that was brutal. Nicely done, dog mate. Do a murder run, killing Preston, Sturgis, etc. I will on my Raider playthrough. I do plan to make a Raider. Oh, is that oh, no. Oh, yuck. Oh, nasty. I hate blood bugs. Blood bug proboscis. I don't need that. All right, let's go down to Concord. Let's see, what time is it? 8:16. We still need to play Overwatch, right? Oh, that's right, Raiders. So much for stealth, right? Oh! Oh, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done! Alright, eight. Baked bloat fly, come to my rescue. And some bubble gum. And some crayon. And vats.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door.
I'm over here,
Grab that laser
Preston.
bucket and help us.
You're
Please.
looking the wrong way. Alright, was that only 2? I thought there were more. Alright, okay, let's loot the dead. Auto pistol. And there we go. Nope. And I got my leather. Okay. All right, Preston. I will come to your rescue. Whew. All right, maybe 10 more minutes of this. See, this is the problem. I get into the game, and then we will do Overwatch. Don't worry.
Someone's out there. Ain't personal, just you or me.
Come on back, little raider. That's right.
Jumper, I'll give you that.
Okay, I'm forgetting. Where was I? What am I doing? How do you do this? That's right. We go this way. I love this part.
Disappearing act. Huh? Show your face.
You lobster
Come on.
backed knaves. Jackanapes? Scotch break.
Turn these crates. Back to London, boys. Lexington, you want Hancock and Adams. Awake, men of Middlesex. The King's regulars are coming out.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Sure you will.
Trust me. How much
Yeah.
you got left in you?
Where was... What? What is that? Oh. Alright, commentary. That's right, I have to make this interesting for other people. Trying to find...
Call fear.
There she is. Alright. I don't think I want to spend too much time looting this place. I can always come back. I want to get that power armor. And let's see, where do I go? This way, right?
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others like we're supposed to.
What are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die.
I swear to God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll cut you myself. Shut your mouth. We'll never get the drop on this bitch.
I love it when they stand in a line for me. Getting lots of buff out. Oh, look at this mural. Wow, isn't that great? I wish I could put that on the wall of one of my settlements. This mural commemorates the many sacrifices of the brave men and women of the United States Armed Forces. From Lexington and Concord to the shores of Iwo Jima, from the Sea of Tranquility to the Anchorage front lines, Americans have fought and died through the ages to secure our nation's freedom. May their sacrifices remind us all that freedom is a privilege afforded to the many, yet hard won by a noble few. Truer words were never spoken, fellow patriots. The Banshee Badger says America. 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 Heck yeah.
Coming in there, and they're gonna skin every last one of you.
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with.
You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk. Back. Get off me!
Alright. And I am wasting all of my ammunition, but hey, that's what it's for, right? Sturgis! Preston! All my friends!
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill.
Please, go on.
Well, isn't that a wonderful
A month
dialogue
ago,
option?
there were
Please,
20
go
of
on.
us.
Yes, continue
Yesterday, there were
talking.
8.
I am contributing to this
Now
conversation.
we're 5. First,
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
thanks.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell it.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof.
Okay.
Old school.
Okay.
Pre-war.
I like it.
Get the suit.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
Stop flirting
I
with
know,
Sturgis.
right? Only there's one hit. It can be,
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is...
but we can't. Look,
Actually, I'll...
Well, all right.
Okay, let's do this.
Careful. Excellent. Kid.
I don't want to talk to you, Mama Murphy, you and your crazy predictions.
And it's angry.
All right, let's grab some T45, a suit of a minigun, and tear it up. We get to kill a Deathclaw. And don't worry, yes, I know that I have not looted the entire building yet, and I know about the fusion core down in the basement. I will get it all. But right now, I just want to get the power armor, kill the Deathclaw, and play some Overwatch. That's my goal right now. I do need to do a video on this. I'd love to know more about that guy. My first suit of power armor. Oh, and it's wrecked. Alright, time to be a stealth power armor guy.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people
Oh,
can get
the
past
smoke
my
makes it
wall.
hard to aim.
Give you that. Still waiting, asshole. Yeah, we're on.
That smoke is tough. Who's shooting at me? Ah, no! Stim pack! Stim pack! Stim pack! Get off of him! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm done! Run away! Run! Run and keep running! Reload the minigun! Turn around and no! Well, that is as good of a stopping point as any. Let's play a little bit of Overwatch. How about that? All right. And we will pick up here where we left off next time. Blow up the car. Yes. That's what I should have done. There we go. And everybody's angry. I can't make everyone happy. The Overwatch people want me to play Overwatch. The Fallout 4 people want me to play Fallout 4. Yeah, what can I do? No, Fallout, Fallout. Go back to Fallout, please. Everyone go to Fallout, Fallout, Fallout. You see, Greg's been waiting for me. I can't let him down. All right, Greg, what are we doing? What? Why can't we do a quick play? Why is quick play unavailable in a group? I'm confused. All right, I'm going to go ahead and log on to YouTube and change the game being played to Overwatch.
Entering King's Row. Prepare your defenses.
All right, defend. Let's defend with Bastion. Sweet, let's do this. Oxhorn says, Eden Jade, with your love of lore and exploration, would you ever think about playing The Witcher 3? I have thought about it, but I haven't played the Witcher games before, and I have heard that they're fairly adult-themed. I'm not sure if that's correct or not.
If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
And if they are, then I can't really do that.
High
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's hear those guns.
And so we wait.
Come get your armor.
Saw you coming, Tracer. Thank you very much, Hollow Zeev.
Shield generator online. Welcome.
Oh, man. Let's try that again. This is the first time I've seen you live, says Trenton. Well, pleasure to have you on the program.
Огонь по готовности!
Till Valhalla. Mecha activated.
Double
No one can hide on my sight.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
It is quite a melee.
Routing power to forward shield.
Nice healing. Ah! I hate Genji!
Seconds. Just a little longer. Keep up our defense.
Well done.
Victory. Play of the game.
Peter scores and he says, I missed it. What brand of cigar are you smoking? I am smoking an La Aurora y Leon Corojo. It's not bad. Ah, this is the only problem with Overwatch. You have to sit here and wait 30 minutes for a game. Oh, well, not this time. We go right in.
Select your hero.
Who do you prefer, Curie or Codsworth? Says Bob's your uncle. When they're both robots, I prefer Codsworth. When Curie becomes... I don't want to do spoilers. Never mind.
You didn't make the cut.
Hard work and dedication pays off. If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
Let's see, how far up can we push it? I guess they don't want to go any further.
In 30 seconds.
I'm not a miracle runner.
Let's see how long I can survive right here in the middle of this open area. I'll make the healers work to heal me on this one.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Well, Let's try that again. Tayuya says, I have to say I subscribed only a few days ago, and I have to say I've burned through at least 95% of your vids. You've become one of my favorite YouTubers. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I will. Oh, man. Nuclear says, Oxhorn, can you do a lore video on the Institute if you can? I've done a few, quite a few actually, on the Institute. I did one on why the Institute is evil.
Enemy contact.
I encourage you to check those out. Whoa! They do not like me. I can tell you that.
Oh, let's break it.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
And I teleport right behind them.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I'll follow you, Greg.
Sniper, keep your heads down.
Whew, I'm rubber banding a lot. It's hard broadcasting to both YouTube and Twitch while playing a multiplayer game. Look at that. I'm going back and forth, back and forth.
Teleporter online.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Heroes never die. Justice reigns from above.
Ah. Fallout Iceland, says Hirogan.
Oh, let's break it.
Junkrat primed and ready.
man.
I could use some assistance. Double. Heroes never die.
Touch it.
Oh no! Foiled by Junkrat. There he is, just standing right behind us.
Nerf this.
Oh! Done! Oh well, we'll make it up in the next one. I think I got one more game left, ladies and gents, and then I really got to get to work on this new video. Ah!
Epic.
My genius is finally recognized.
White Weasel Gaming says, is this a fast-paced game, or is Ox dying a lot? Evil Taco responds, yes. That's a great response. It's both of those things.
Select your hero.
It's a perfect day for some lightning.
This
is my kind of city. Everyone's free to live as they choose.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
This place is the worst. Let's turn it into one big scrappy.
Try and stay out of trouble for once.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Stay frosty.
Okay, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective.
Oh! And I get killed in the sky. Let's try that again.
Watching your back.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Well, I won't be going up there. Symmetra has a bunch of traps. So let's just start lobbing bombs. How about that? Oh, man.
If at first you don't succeed, blow it up again.
Heal up.
Oxhorn, what's your preferred or favorite weapon in Fallout 4, asks Titan. Well, the Gauss rifle is clearly the most powerful rifle that I like. But I've also really enjoyed the lever action rifle. I've been using the lever action rifle a lot because I have a lot of that ammunition. And the Gauss rifle ammunition is extremely expensive. With the Gauss rifle, I can one-shot almost anything.
Heroes never die.
All in one.
Get here. Seconds.
Tough team. Hold it till I get there. Hold it. Hold it till I get there. Come on now. Hold it. Yes. I'm on my way. Hold it till I get there. Come on now. Oh, I'm almost there. We're all almost there. Ah. Too little, too late. All right, ladies and gents.
Play of the game.
All right, thank you very much for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. I've got to end it now because I've got a full video to do before bedtime, and it's already 9 o'clock my time, so I've got a lot of work ahead. But thank you for coming to the show. Be sure to tune in next week, same Ox time, same Ox channel, here at either YouTube or Twitch, whichever is your preference. Go ahead and check out that Discord server. Let's see if I can post the link again. It's now open to anyone, so head on over to my Discord server, join the Oxhorn community, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you all next week.